Hello friends and internet strangers, welcome to another sketchbook tour. Today we're doing my most recent sketchbook, so I guess I should probably start with the tour of the stickers as I normally do. This I got from a thrift store and it was not sticking very well, so I had to try my best. These A Trans Person Peed Here stickers, my mom one day randomly gave me a ton of them, so I put them everywhere. You're supposed to put them in bathrooms, because it's supposed to be like, oh, a trans person was in this bathroom and it wasn't a big deal like all the conservatives seem to make it be, but I just put them everywhere because I think it's funny. A lot of my stickers are still from this giant sticker book that I still am using because it's humongous and I have so many stickers in it. This came with a Ralsei shirt. This is from Trader Joe's. It says so. This is washi tape. This and this I got for Christmas. This was from a different sticker book that my mom gave me. These eye stickers, I got them from a random art store in Pennsylvania. This was from a police officer. At an ICE protest, there was police officers, and one gave me this. Then on the back, this is also from a thrift store. This is also from that sticker book, and these are the same type of eyeball stickers. So, yeah, it kind of was falling apart, and I had to tape it. Because, I mean, not the thickest sketchbook, not as thick as the one that I did before. Oops, I accidentally did a little teaser. But it still has a lot of stuff in it. Meet the Artist. This was when I started and ended, and that was just like 2 days ago. There's nothing here. I probably should have added more stuff here. But that's the Meet the Artist. That's my first summer. And this is Chris Dreamer, of course, and then Susie. Specifically like the Rockstar version of Susie. And this Chris picture, it's really good. And when I posted this on Tumblr, which is like my most active social media, people were asking me what I made it with. And I just used these things that I stole from my mom. Scribble sticks. Oops. So, this is Tedo, and it says Bird Brain, and I guess it's like based on Bird Brain, and she's like turning into a bird. This, I don't know, I drew a bunch of Elson, so it's kind of niche, but okay, I know. Friend who loves Off, I know you're watching this video probably, hello. My friend made me play Off, which is this cool game, and there's basically these guys called Elson, and they look like this, and I just made a bunch of different versions of them because for fun. I can't explain what's going on here. Something in art class was happening. And like my friends were all drawing stuff in here, and we're like doing funny little fights, like, huh, this is you, you're shorter than me, and then, nuh-uh, that's your imagination, this is, and, yeah. I think we had to make an, like, character in art class. Monica DDLC V1 Ultra Kill. So every time I get obsessed over a certain piece of media, it usually lasts me a few months that like I'll obsess over it, and for me that's Ultra Kill. And it usually how do I say this? I'm sorry, I'm bad at saying words. The time it takes for me to like fully obsess over something and then like get over it is the same amount of time usually that it takes me to like fill out a sketchbook, kind of. So the time that I was working on the sketchbook corresponds with the time of me being obsessed with Ultra Kill. And just my previous sketchbook, I made that one when I was obsessed with Homestuck. So that's why there was a lot of Homestuck stuff in that sketchbook, and now this sketchbook, there's gonna be a lot of Ultra Kill stuff. So I was in art class, and I wrote down, like, funny things that we were saying. You kids and your Teltagoons, Minecraft slime matches my free. You guys, you should have been there. You should have been there. You should have. It was funny. V1 an address, because why not? Because V1 should be an address. Deltarune stuff. So, oh my gosh, look, this is like the most majestic thing ever. Beautiful. I love drawing spirals. Whenever I'm bored at school, I'll just like doodle spirals on my work. Also, every single one of my sketchbooks has a ton of Deltarune stuff, because Deltarune is like the one thing that I like love always. That like I don't get over, and I hope it stays that way, knock on wood, because I love Deltarune. Gabriel Ultra Kill. Yes. This is Token Femtinol. But I really like this page. These two pages are awesome. And this meat like pops out. Ooh. Yeah. Very cool. I love Femtinol. And then this is my OC Zap. I usually draw Zap purple, but I drew him blue and red because he's like... Okay, I haven't really written lore for my OCs. They're kind of just like some stuff floating around in my head. And Zap is basically like a sentient computer program. And he can change his appearance. So that's like... And he like... takes off his head for fun. Oops, yeah, this page, like, comes out. He takes off his head for fun, and he does, like, other similar stuff for fun. Like, he'll just be, like, a cartoon character and use cartoon physics, because he can do that, and it's fun. So, this was the ink bled through, and I just covered it with random stickers and this weird postcard that my mom gave me. My mom's an artist too, so that's why I steal so much art stuff from her. And this, I used to draw Bill a lot in 6th grade, and I was like, I guess reminiscing on that a little bit, so I drew Bill Cipher. This was from the day that there was an ICE protest, and we all walked out of school to go to the protest, and I just like, I forgot to prepare a sign beforehand, so I just put this drawing on a notebook and held it up. And this is Melanie. She is like my favorite plushie, so I made an OC of her. This is like a cool pirate person. Then that's Gabriel Ultra Kill. I'm not really sure what the meaning of this is. I might have to like censor this one just in case YouTube is strict about nudity. It's better to be safe than sorry, but it's just a mind flare from Ultra Kill. But I kind of made it look like... So in the game, the graphics are kind of low. No, like, it's kind of like retro-y, so there's not very much details. And I just decided to make my mind flare look very human female accurate, and I don't know if YouTube's gonna be chill if that's gonna censor it. This is just some random flower. Then in the back here, I was writing notes on Turner syndrome because I had to do that for biology. Yes, my handwriting is bad. That is Terezi from Homestuck. Gemini. Yeah, I was like super into Homestuck like a year ago. And I didn't really talk about it much except for like to close friends and on the internet because I thought I was cringe. But I'm over that now, so being cringe is to be free. And then I'm gonna censor out his name because I don't know if he's okay if this being posted on the internet, but my art teacher drew me. Or like a more masculine version of me. I went to a convention and I got this cool design. It's really beautiful. I'm just gonna show it to you. I might have to censor this because it's nudity, but I'm just gonna like flip through this. And I'm sorry, I don't really want to censor things, but I don't know how strict... I don't know if YouTube's gonna get me in trouble, and I want to be safe. This is like a more amphro version of my OC Gregory. Because he's like an anthropomorphic alligator, so I like drew an alligator, but with his colors. Yeah. This is just a guy. Yes. And my friend told me to draw a communist Teto, but I only had like these bright colored markers on me, so I had to use bright colors. This is Natsuki. I looked at like a cosplayer as a reference. This is a random person's dog that I drew. I showed it to them. This is an art assignment from when my art class went to an art museum. And we had to like take notes on things. This is fun. I like this page. I bought a graffiti sticker book. There was like a short period where I went down like a YouTube rabbit hole of graffiti, and then I just like started writing like this. I know it's not the like very graffiti-y, but I think it's cool. Nuts Queen. Something I saw in a dream. I literally have like, oh wait, I kind of remember. I remember being chased by a doll. I've had a lot of nightmares about being chased by stuff, so yeah. And then I listened to the Magnus Archives and it kind of wanted me to make like a horror character. So I made this like creepy spider guy and I wrote some stuff. It says, "My boss is a spider. Only I can see that he speaks and hisses and eats flies. Everyone else loves him. They think he's a charming human. I have seen his webs. I can't escape. It controls all." So yeah, pretty cute. I think I probably just doodled here because marker bled through. That's like my friend crashing out, I think. Oh, this is for my fanfic that I actually have 2 chapters left and I need to post them because my beta reader just beta read them. And I've been working on it for like a year, even though it's like only 5 chapters in total and is barely anything. It's only like a few thousand words in total, but I've been working on it for a year because I've been procrastinating. And I think like something from the other side bled through or whatever, so I just added like abstraction, digital circus, you know. Zooble, this and Gangle, but they're like the versions for my Tamagotchi Life Island. And this was a reminder for me. In biology class, we were learning about penguins, and I really liked it, so I drew some penguins. That was a fun unit. We did learn about penguin incest, though. Wait, that was kind of out of pocket. Should I have not said that? I don't care. Oh my god, so I just saw an ant, and I don't like ants, but this page is event, so I'm probably gonna like censor that. I made this one when I was thinking deeply about my purpose in the world and the universe. You know, normal things. Ooh, I love this page. This is a summary lion. This is a cool person. Owl with some bats. Jane Prentice from the Magnus Archives. I'm sorry if it doesn't 100% look like her. I have a friend who's like hella into the Magnus Archives and like listened to the whole thing 10 times. Oh wait, if you don't know, I should probably tell you it's a horror podcast that's really good, but also it's like 200 episodes. I listened to it all, and now I'm on the sequel, and it's pretty great. I really like it. I wouldn't consider myself like obsessed with it, like not as much as I'm obsessed with like Ultra Kill and other things, but I still really like it a lot. I was listening to Welcome to Night Vale also, and there's the part where he tells you a list to memorize, but then he like started talking too fast and I gave up. I know, I'm like a fake fan. This is a drag queen. I saw a drag queen and I drew her. Actually, I'm not sure of the pronouns, but I drew the drag queen. I think she's a her. And then I drew cowboy themed Kit from Gameverse. Yeah. I don't really care for this drawing very much, but I did remember when I was making it, I was watching a very long video essay on Wreck-It Ralph, and that was pretty cool. I like the background though. More Melanie. I think this is supposed to be Roxy from Homestuck, and that's a cool butterfly. I was rewatching, what's the name of the movie? I forgot what the movie was called. No, it was Nimona, and I drew the guy, but like as a cat, because I was bored, and you do weird things when you're bored. This is a cool butterfly. This is my, like, favorite page in this sketchbook. So, I tried drawing Michael from the Magnus Archives. Michael the Distortion. It's a little difficult when all you have to go off of is like just description and not actual like visual reference, unless you count fan art. There's lots of great fan art out there. And then here he's like in a door because he comes out of his little doors and he does spooky things, you know. Actually, you probably don't know, because most of you probably don't know what the Magnus Archives even is. I really like this face. I love drawing like funky faces and fun stuff. And this is like the ultimate lesbian. you know? If you know, you know. Bubble. And then you guys aren't gonna believe this, but when I flip Bubble up, oh my god, it's Jax. Isn't that crazy? Isn't she lovely? Wouldn't she be wonderful? Because I changed it, because it's like, wouldn't be. Because she doesn't end up transitioning or anything. And, yeah, cool page, but I know this is a controversial character. And I know I have a friend who's probably maybe watching this video and being like, ew, is that Jax? I hate Jax. And you know what I have to say? Womp womp. Womp 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 indeed. Oh no, this came apart. This wasn't even held up very well. But my family got me a Made Jax plushie for like delayed birthday because this is family that lives in Israel and I can barely see them. This is just a sticker. I was covering up bad art. Although this, I did turn into an art fight attack. So this is when art fight happened. These are my friend's OCs. More art fight stuff. More art fight stuff, yeah. And then I watched Psyche K, and I drew him. And I drew Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. This was for my Ultra Kill Ask vlog, where I roleplay as V1. It's fun. I low-key maybe kin V1 because I like always imagine myself as V1 sometimes, especially like, wait, this is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I don't get many views, so it's probably fine. But when I'm doing PE, I like to imagine myself as V1, because it makes me feel stronger. This was my name tent from my art class, my school art class, but oh wait, my foot just fell asleep, guys. Wait 1 second, I have to go. I'm back. I have horrible posture, and my foot fell asleep, and I just had to like go stomp around a bit, because I was sitting in a weird position. Anyways, this was my name tent from my school art class, and it ended up being covered in paint. I wrote memories, because these are like memories. These memories of school. This... Wait, I don't know if I can show this because it has family members' full names on it, so I'm gonna keep it closed. But it was... Okay, wait, how do I even explain this? Because it was really weird. But I was visiting some family in Pennsylvania, and we ended up going to this place where you, like, have to play games, and then they, like, throw slime at you. I know, weird. But it was really fun, and we got this certificate that, like, we did good at games there. It was, like, an escape room kind of thing. It's hard to explain. This is a fish. I don't even have to explain what a fish is, guys. So this is kind of when I was... Actually, I did better this time, but usually the quality of my art... Usually my art gets worse the further in the sketchbook I get, because I'm tired of this sketchbook and I'm gonna move on to my next sketchbook. So this is Ralsei. Girly Ralsei. I am a trans Ralsei believer, though I'll still use any pronouns because it isn't really canon yet. Chris. I went to a concert and I woke up, I couldn't sleep, so I wrote some weird stuff here. I said, if a telepath was mind reading someone with intrusive thoughts, isn't that like psychic tics? I don't know what I mean by that. I could not sleep that night. Because I was too excited. This is like some stuff from art class. I think we just had to make a character. More art class stuff. I might have to censor out a name there because I don't want to put people's names or any information on the internet without their permission. This is like a baddie bird. Isn't that beautiful? Then more birds. More random stuff. Ooh, what is that? I hate that. That's evil. That looks like when I first started trying to draw anime stuff. I'm gonna censor this page because I was practicing my signature and I don't want my full name on the internet. And this is cool. This is a furry. Okay. I don't really know what to do for my last pages. I just put random stickers here because, like I said, I have that massive sticker book. And I know the bigger stickers, I probably won't end up using them because I don't really have much to use. I don't have much things to put, like, giant stickers on. Almost there. Then this is the end. That's the end of the sketchbook. That's the end of this video. But I'm going to film another one right now, and it should be coming out whenever I get around to it. Okay, that's basically it. Sketchbook tours are very easy to film and very easy to edit because it's just a very simple video, and that's why I like making them so much. So I have like, I think 3 other sketchbooks right now that I really want to tour. I like to make these as a way to like document my stuff in case like my house burns down and I lose my sketchbooks. That would suck. Anyway, goodbye. Also, one more thing. Thank you so much for watching. It makes me feel loved and like I'm worth something when people like my art. Thank you so much.